So here we are for the last round of ABS Season 4 Tier 3 for the Brazilian Grand Prix. Welcome to ABS Racing League, as I said. Final round, round 15 of the season. Well, me and my co-commentator Revolution have not done a full season of commentating, but it's been a full season for these shows. But you're looking forward to the race today, Revolution?
Very. I think, obviously, with the title being wrapped last week, I think it'll make for an interesting final race.
Yeah, of course. Got a few reserves in here today. Surfy as always. Alpe, racing for Tier 4. He won by 12 seconds in Tier 4 Monday night, which is, of course, the final race of the ABS Season 4 season. And there's no other Tier 4 reserves, but I think there's like one or two more. Basilic, of course, remember last time when he raced in Belgium, he actually got the dub, so can he do that again? Ikvalize is back, racing once again as well. I believe he will be the first driver to finish a lap. Yeah, he will be. So, actually no, it'll be JLT Sam who's going to be the first one to finish his no, I'm incorrect. It will definitely be Ikvalize. So, heading through the hairpin now. He stays in third gear through there. Oh, he spun it. Oh dear. That's not ended well for him. That's not ended well.
It'll be Evan? No, not Evan, the other Red Bull. Elfin Starfish.
Yeah, of course, Elfin Starfish. Remember last time? He had that absolutely spectacular race in Tier 3. I think he took the last proper corner quicker than I do, so yeah, Alpha Starfish definitely got some confidence here. Here Brazil, heading up to the line, goes the Irishman. What's his banker going to be? A 7.6 banker, not bad there from Alpha Starfish. That's pretty solid, first time of the night. Who else has come out? Basilic's gone slower, JLT Sam has gone slower, Mac has gone slower. Who else needs to finish the lap? Jet Belly 1. My good old commentating mate from Tier 1. Heading up to the line. What's he going to do? Jet Belly heads up to the line and he sets a 8.1. Only P5 for him though. So, yeah, he needs to try and get a little bit hard in the order. But at the moment though, Elfin Starfish is absolutely controlling this. And I just got a message. Oh my god. Join commentary. I gotta be very quick at this. Yes. Rickson, bottom of the moment with an 8.5. Jasper Plays is starting a lap. Jassy Barker, he's on the full wet tyres.
Interesting.
And he's done a 23.3. Way. Beautiful time. Oh, absolutely beautiful. Oh, what a lap. What a lap there from JLT Barker. That is top-notch stuff, I think. You know, only 16 seconds off the pace, nothing major. But, yeah, Oh, Ruben's also on the full wets, and so is FLT Evan. Lovely. So, these guys look like they're having a little battle here, so we might as well just watch this. So, Ruben trying to... Oh, he's sliding, and he has to let Rickson go. I don't think Rickson's getting held up because he did finish his lap.
The embedded also.
Yeah. And Ruben sliding around. FLT Evan, though, he's actually managing to keep some grip in those tyres. Locks up, though, so does Ruben. Both of these guys are locking up, and now it looks like Evan's got the upper hand, hasn't he, in this battle? And Joe, this makes it even more perfect. They're both, their positions, they're like next to each other, and they're right next to each other on track. So this is the battle for P16 at the moment. And Ruben sets in a 1 minute 29.4. These are some very good wet tyre dry laps, aren't these, Revolution? Oh.
Very good laps indeed. Obviously,
yeah.
we see JLT Barker leading the pack on the wet tyres. He was the zippets.
He's very much a hard man, I think, because now he has the bragging rights to say, hey, you know, I am a wet tyre dry track merchant, you know. I'm just built different in these conditions, you know. Forget about inter slicks, just put on wet tyres. That's all you need to do. All you need to do. But yeah, on a serious note though, field trim's invalidated. Equalize is coming on a lap. So he may actually get held up here by the two drivers that are doing an experiment, shall we say. And I think one of them may have binned it. And Ruben's getting out the way. And I think Evan will as well. Yeah, he does. Excuse me. Yeah, so he got out the way. But at the moment, though, the man that has only had 2 points finishes in ABS is on pole at the moment. And that is the driver of the day from last week, R15 Starfish. Like, he's improved a lot in these final 2 races, hasn't he? Like, a lot. And, oh, Equalizer's just being out by 4 milliseconds. But still, though, very close to the top. This is looking good.
4 milliseconds between the top 2. So nice.
So cool.
Like 300ths of a second between the top 3 overall, and nearly a tenth from top 4. That is crazy.
Yeah. Things we love to see.
Yeah, I mean,
No, it's carrying.
we did see R15 Starfish go from last to 3rd. I think it was last week.
Yeah, 19th, so...
19th, yeah. So, he did a pretty good job. It would be interesting to see if he can do one better and maybe go ahead and win this as the final race.
Oh, and Sicarius joins, so we've now got 19th driver, and Basila goes for a 7.5. That takes pole position as it stands right now. But let's just talk about the weekend as a whole, quickly. Tier 1, such J25. Got his first win in ABS, got the triple crown with it, with the partner leagues of GSO and ARL. Jack, VRT Lily, he won the title in ABS Tier 1 this weekend, so of course well done to him. Sing Sam got 2nd in that race, and 2nd in the title. Actually no, he got 3rd in the race, 2nd in the title. In Tier 2, Lock 7 and FRT Deluxe, 2 FRT drivers were fighting it out for the win. And Lock 7, my teammate, what a guy, he came out on top, getting the dub. FRT Deluxe was 2nd, and Busy Gorgon, aka Nathan, managed to get 3rd from the back of the grid. So yeah, his alter strategy was a blessing in disguise, and he was catching up to Deluxe and Lock 7 by the end of the race, but he just didn't have enough laps. And oh, there's RPL Jordan, go 3 times quicker than Basilic so far. FRT Evans out of the session, so he's fully binned it with Ruben, it looks like, I think. Yeah, have they crashed into each other? Oh dear. Oh dear. Now then, I am expecting some donuts here. We get some decent donuts. Lovely. Absolutely beautiful stuff. Who's on a lap actually? Macano Equalize. I feel like Jeopardy was on a lap. He is on one now on the medium tyres. So he likes to use his 2nd stint as medium stints. Rexon goes 10th. But yeah, what have your views so far on this qualifying session then, Revolutional? Oh,
I don't know what to say.
Fair enough.
Yeah, so Equalizer and Maka have actually set the same lap time, which is interesting to see. R15 Starfish has been pushed out to 5th, and I think if I was to say who was going to win this, or who were going to win this, either Basilisk or R15 Starfish. I think going into turn 1, there's always bound to be like a mess up from at least one driver. I think Jack's place has retired. It's 7 minutes after the session.
Speaking of R15 Starfish, the man himself is on a lap right now for Red Bull Racing, heading into the hairpin where Lewis Hamilton and Alexander Albon had a collision. Although I'm a Hamilton fanboy, I'm sorry, that was Lewis's fault. I can admit when he's in the wrong. But yeah, R15 Selfish actually 3/10 up at the moment, so this is looking like a pretty solid lap time. And he's going to get a bit of a tow here from Rickson, which is going to help him as well. So as R15 Selfish heads up to the line, this will definitely be on the front row. And oh, he hit the wall. He hit the wall trying to get the 7 line, but that doesn't really affect it because he still has pole position. Great lap there from R15 Starfish. The man is on pole. And Ikvalize has just gone a little bit quicker. Around about 700 thousandths, I think. If my maths is correct. 600 thousandths, something like that. And he takes pole now. RPL Sakari, he's had a bad lap. Don't really know what's happened to him. Fildrum, P15 as it stands. Alpe's on a time. I've still got the old camera angle for the Alfa Romeo, so I need to sort that out. Great. But yeah, Alpe, all that. Tier 4 man. The man who won last time in Tier 4 in Japan on Monday last week. He full on dominated the race. From start to finish, 12-second win over winners 28. Yeah, Alpe's just got some mad pace, and well, showing that again right now in Tier 3, where he's clearly a midfield runner, as we can see right now. Him driving the Alfa Romeo car, which of course the team leader for them is TRT8, I should say. I do not wish him the best of luck in his GSR team, because he also owns them in that, but yeah, I'm really joking. Love it, 8. But yeah, Alpe and FLT Surfy, the Tier 4 champion, goes for a 7.1. Alpe goes 5th with a 7.4. So some very decent times going in here. And you know what? Surfy's time in Tier 2 would have actually put him quite far up the grid. In the top 10 at least. Anyone else on a lap as it stands? Not sure.
Zakari's abandoned his lap, he's going super slow.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he's just going to come into the pit lane, get a new set of tyres.
Jet Belly's on a lap.
I've managed to lean back my chair. My back is hurting, so thank God for that. Anyways, so what else is happening as it stands? So-called Surfy. Quicker. Jet Belly is on a lap. And is the runner going to hold him up? No, he does not. That's good. So Jet Belly gets a clear run.
2/10 quicker.
Yes, so if he's 2/10 quicker, he could be around 10th or 11th. So it could be wise actually for Jet Belly just to set aside. Oh no, he goes 5th instead. So we had a mad final sector. Mad final sector from Jet Belly 1. Puts the man up into 5th place. Nice stuff there from him. From Destro. Also heads up to Alana Senna medium tyres. So this maybe his last lap actually at 8.3. That would have put him P15 if he didn't set a lap already. So not bad. But yeah, no one is on a lap yet, so we're just going to have to wait a little bit longer. Yeah, of course, last time in Tier 3. And Chelsea Barker won the championship. Excuse me. For Williams, TRT Ruben, he's just got one more race in Tier 3, then he'll be moving up a tier. Same with Evans, same with Barker. So this will be their last Tier 3 outings. R15 Starfish so starting a lap. So, what can the Irishman do? Can he put that Red Bull on pole position for the final round here at ABS Tier 3? R15 Starfish. He's 200 thousandths off his best Sector 1 lap so far. So he needs to pick up the pace, and now there's a racing point of Maka, who does get out of the way, but that could have given R15 Starfish some dirty air. I think it has. because he's losing a little bit of time now. But he's still got this hairpin, this left-hander, and the most important traction zone of the whole track. And he's a 10th up. He is over a 10th up. If he gets a good run out of here, he could be on for pole. Alpha Starfish. And RPL Jordan sets a 6.9. So pole for the Mercedes driver. Now then, Alpha Starfish goes up to the line. Second place. And that would have been pole if Jordan didn't go quicker. But Jordan, though, we completely missed him. He's on pole right now. Is RPL Jordan. What a lap from him. Ikvalais also on a time lap here for the AlphaTauri team, I should say. Going through the left-hander, heading up to the most infamous call at the 2008 World Championship. He's only a little bit up at his time though. Not what he needed. He needed a little bit more to try and get third place. I don't think he's going to do it though. I do not think he's going to be getting that third place on the grid for tonight's race. Basilic now goes on to pole position. So he's got a bit quicker. Ikvalais has gone slower. Alpe's on a lap. Maka is on a lap. Finestro is on a lap. Rixon's invalidated. RPL Sakari's on a lap. Beans now starts as lap. Fildram's invalidated. Is anyone going again? Alfred Starfish is not. RPL Jordan, I don't think he'll go again. FRT Surfy is on a time. He's a 10th up at the moment. As it stands for Surfy, I think that may have been the purple sector 1. I just compared to him and pole position right now. So 16.4, that's 16.5. So Surfy is 1/10 up on the Ferrari on the Ferrari driver's lap. Of course, Basilic is a reserve driver. Surfy though, heading through the hairpin. Rixon's out of qualifying. Ikvalais is out of qualifying as well. Surfy has this and next row caller to negotiate with. Oh, there was actually a big crash there between Ikvalais and Rixon, so that's why they're out. Mack has retired from the session. Now then, Surfy. I didn't quite catch his sector 2 split, but it could be third here for FLT Surfy. Heads up to the line. Second place for him by 500 thousandths of a second. Alfred Starfish finishing his lap. Thank for his own sake. Tyler isn't. It's very in the middle, I'd say. You could do a soft medium. It is a little bit of a stretch, but yeah, you could definitely do soft medium, so you can probably get away with this. Alpha Starfish heads up to the line, goes for a 6.9. That puts him third, I think, for the start of the race tonight here in ABS Tier 3. But the select those on pole. RPL Jordan second, Alpha Starfish third, Surfy fourth, Ikvalais 5th, RPL Sakari 6th, Jet Belly 7th, Alpe 8th, Beans 9th, Maka 10th, Charlie 11th, Crash 12th, Rixon 13th, Jasper Place 14th, Sam 15th, Phil 16th, Barker 17th, Evan and Ruben rounds out the back of the grid. But some brilliant times for the full runner, so you got to admit those are some absolutely stunning laps.
Yeah, it's absolutely close between the top 3, especially only 1/10 nearly separating them. Yeah. And then you've got Surfy, who's slightly more behind, and then you've got the AlphaTauri of Ikvalais and Carey, who are quite close as well.
There was one thing that I was really impressed by, and that is Ruben being 22 seconds off the pace. What a lap!
Yeah, that was a fantastic lap. Nothing could beat that.
Brilliant. No one can. I think that was a go-to lap, to be honest. So good. So impressed with him.
Yeah, that's a world record, that is. World record lap.
World record for wet tyres on the dry track, I think, maybe.
Hell yeah.
Actually, no, Barker went quicker, so Barker has that record. Yeah, what a guy. I think he definitely deserves that championship now after that lap, but well done to Jelty Barker. He's won 2 championships. Best... I don't know what you got the best tier 3 driver and then the best man who cannot see weather conditions. So yeah, or tell what weather it is. So yeah, it's gonna be an interesting race, to say the least. I'd say it's gonna be interesting. I'm looking forward to this. Basilic, of course, last time he raced, he won. Surfy always has a chance when racing a tier 3. So Zanforti was running at the podium, but then that penalty really messed up his race. Just wait for Charlie Barker now. But yeah. Here we are. RPL Jordan as well. There's a chance he can get a decent result. And just watch out for Barker, Evan and Ruben heading through the fields as well. Because these are definitely the best three drivers in the tier. So it's going to be interesting to watch. But who do you think we should look out for today? Revolution.
I think Alfred Starfish should definitely be with them after his impressive performance last week. Who else performed really well last week? I think Jordan did. He finished like 5th, I think, because if I remember right, he had a mess up on the last lap, which caused him to go down a couple of places. And I think Jet Buddy as well, because Jet Buddy impressed me quite a lot in Singapore. So
his qualifying impressed me last time before he binned at the start. That impressed me. Not the binning himself at the start, but the his qualifying pace at Japan was very good, and I reckon if he didn't bin off the start, we could have seen a lot more. But it looks like it's going to be a dry race. I'm not sure because it is dynamic and I don't have access to weather, unfortunately, but we move.
Obviously got quite a few drivers behind, so you'll see the tire temperature of some of the cars go down.
Yeah.
And Ruben is
on
the grass.
Oh, great. Hold on, Ruben. Yeah, we are just waiting for Ruben to get up to the grid. I will be 1 second. I'll be here, don't worry, I just need to read something.
Yeah, no problem.
Anyways, so Basilic is on pole. RPL Jordan starts alongside Alfred Starfish as well. He has a good chance. We saw his race pace at Japan. It was very solid. So then, the final race of ABS Season 4, Tier 3. Of course, there's one more race tomorrow night for Tier 4. But Tier 3, though, the finale, is going to get going soon. My money is on Basilic to run away with this win. Here we go though, 5 red lights, cars are revving up, we are here, someone's already jump started to equalise, and we are go. Good stuff from Basilic, but there's RPL Jordan not getting great going. Alfred Starfish though, what a start, he could get the lead going to turn 1, and I think he might. What a start there from Alfred Starfish, takes the net lead. Basilic goes down to net P2,
Sam's gone.
RPL Jordan will be 3rd then. Someone's gone around in the background to Williams, it's JLT Sam, and VSC deployed. So Equalize jumped the start. I think Sakari may have jumped the start as well, actually. Let's have a look at the penalties. Yes, Sakari jumped the start as well. So we obviously saw Equalize going just for go. That does happen, actually. If one driver jump starts, there is usually a chain reaction of events. And that's clearly happened. But yeah, Alpha Starfish though, in that net P1. What a start from him. Oh, excuse me. Anyways though, Sakari taking the best restart. Fildrum trying to go around the outside of Beans. He's going to fully send it. And oh, he's been spun. No, he hasn't. Ruben going to go around the outside his medium tyres. Can he get it done? No, he doesn't. He has to just about back out. But a brilliant start from Ruben, though. P19 all the way up to P13. He's definitely got more pace on his mediums than he's in full wets. So, yeah, Ruben, watch out for him later on. And as Ikvela says his drive through, Alfred Starfish leads Jordan 2nd, Basilic 3rd, FLT Surfy 4th, Jet Betty 1 moves up into 5th place. He had a great start, 7th to 5th. But yeah, brilliant stuff from Mercy Show. But Basilic's has been caught napping, and he's down to 3rd after 1 lap. And oh, Ruben and Beans. Oh, Beans is the back of Ruben. Nothing major though. out of that didn't cause anything bad to happen. So Beans is alright, Ruben's all good. Both of them are perfectly good to go still in this race. Maka, he's on the back of the train. So this is a six car train. Alpage just lost time. Oh, Commercial's made a mistake. Fildram's staying behind him. Ruben's in 10th for the moment. But yeah, it's a 6-man train as it stands. But Alpha Starfish is keeping a comfortable enough lead. And RPL Jordan's wasting the overtake. He's got 49%. Alpha Starfish has 63. Basilic's using his. Surfy has 45. Jet Billy has the least amount of this train. But Jordan is pushing to try and get in front of Alpha Starfish. What do you make of these first few laps so far, Revolution?
Quite close. I'm not sure what happened with Sam. Or no, that he went into the barrier, into the pit wall. Nicholas is also retired.
Oh,
he's retired into the pit
giving up.
So I think Nash to be careful on that. Beans picked up a 3-second time penalty for track limits. Jet Billy almost lost it. He had a bit of an oversteer there, so quite close in his first few laps.
Yeah, it is getting very close indeed. Jet Belly, if I was in Molds, only use the overtake on the start of the straight and the straight have sort of set of S's, because those are your best opportunities. You got to pass someone. But yeah, Alpha Starfish though, quite not comfortably, but him and RPL Jaws are quite comfortably out in front here. And now RPL Jaws going to go around the outside, going into turbo. Will Alpha Starfish defend? Would he take the DRS going onto the back straight? No, he doesn't. RPL Jaws is behind him. Alpha Starfish is in second place. Mercedes have already won one race this weekend and have had 2 podiums. So can Mercedes get another podium and another race win possibly? Oh, RPL Jaws stays behind Alpha Starfish for a little bit longer. Maka and Jet Belly fighting as well. Maka gets in front of him. Alpage just sitting behind. Phil's just sitting behind him. Granestro and Ruben having not a ding-dong battle, but they're definitely close enough to each other to have a fight at some point within the next lap of the range. Ruben will get him with the DRS. FRT Surfy keeping on at the back of this train. And this is the thing though. Trains are the worst thing on this year's game because it is so tricky to pass. Yes, Brazil is a massive long DRS straight, but if you just park your car in the middle of the track, you're going to be fine no matter what, pretty much. And that could happen here today, I think. But I do love races like this where you're trying to find ways to get through or try to go for moves and you just can't get him to work. Anyways, though, Alpha Starfish, he's in front of RPL Jaws as it stands. RPL Jaws is going to send one down the inside. Has he got the move done? No, he has not. Alpha Starfish defending here for all his might for the Mercedes driver. RPL Jordan going to go around the outside now. And has he got the move done? I think he does. Will Alpha Starfish defend? He really does defend. He's really fighting for this. He wants to show he is. He wants to show he has got the pace, which he clearly does here at Brazil. And he's fighting for this win, but Jordan's got in front. Starfish almost bids it. And there's Surfy sending one down the inside there. Or Basilic now around the outside. Can he get in front of the hairpin? No, he does not. But he may go for a move here and go into the next one. Basilic locks up pretty badly. Justy Barker's joined back. I didn't even notice he left. So yeah. But it's getting very close. And Jordan's pulling away here from Alpha Starfish. So I think Jordan's definitely going quicker out of these two. But still though, good opening few laps on these guys. And here comes Basilic. Got to move over to P3. I would imagine Starfish is going to defend here again, like he did the previous time round with RPL Jordan. Very little space given between him and Basilic, but he has DRS though, which is going to massively help him. So does Basilic though, actually. He also has DRS. So Alpha Starfish tries to force Basilic off. Yeah, nothing going to avail from that one. But yeah, let me just get a quick check of the tyres. I would assume someone would have asked by now. Jordan, 5 lap hole mediums. So the highest medium runner is TRT Ruben in 9th. Comnestro 2nd. In those runners, then it would be Evan, Rickson, Charlie, and Barker. But yeah, if you're in these situation for the lead, when would you pick? Because I would like to get an undercard them like lap 13 or something. When would you want to pick for those medium tyres, Revolution?
Mediums.
Yeah.
To be honest, for me, I'd probably wait until. I know it sounds a bit stupid what I'm about to say, but I think I'd rather wait till someone else pits behind me, or pit at the same time when I think they're gonna pit. There's like
Fair enough.
no set lap, I think, but you want to hit the medium tyres as soon as possible. I think you probably want to hit them around lap 12 or 13, regardless of like whether you're waiting for someone else to pit.
Yeah, I had to agree with you on that one. Lap 12 to 13 is the perfect time for two of the latest to get a pit stop here in Brazil. So, yeah. Ruben, though, catching up to Fildrum. And this race could get very interesting if Ruben does get Phil, because he won't be that far off that front six train. Evan needs to make us some places. Same with Barker. Barker disconnected, so don't. He's back in the lobby, but it's going to take quite an effort for him to catch up to these guys. And oh boy, I'm tired. Anyway, Surfy, he's used every single little bit of overtake. Goes round the outside, goes to turn 1. Surfy into turn 2 as well. Oh, is he going to get in front? No, he does not. Heading down into turn 4, though, round the outside goes FRT Surfy. Him and Alpha Starfish fighting away for that final podium spot. Oh, Alpha Starfish and Surfy make contact. Oh, and Alpha Starfish's race. That's doom and gloom for him. He was running a solid race as well. Could have had a chance to podium, but a collision with him and Surfy have almost brought that to a crushing end. But there's still a fair few laps to go, so there's still opportunities for Alpha Starfish to get back in front of, well, to just regain time and be able to catch back up. Anyways though, RPL Jordan is running a nice little gap at the moment between himself and Basilic in second. Surfy running in third, around 1 second off the pace. 7-10% for Jetbelly and himself. And there's Maka getting very close to Jetbelly 1 as well. Cannot get in front actually. Maka has to stay behind Ruben. And yeah, that is Alpha Starfish pitting. Evan getting quite close to the back of the two McLarens here. So this could lead into a nice battle, especially between the two McLaren drivers. Now, will there be any communications going on between them, possibly? With let me through, or like try and push, use overtake, try and hold them back, etc. Now, Phil is on 8-lap old softs. Commercial is on 8-lap old mediums. Those mediums are going to be working a lot better. So would it be in Phil's best interest, do you think, Revolution, to let Commercial through? Because I think it would be.
Yeah, definitely. I think Commercial has definitely got more pace, and he's got the better tyre wear also. I think Phil's got to think about now whether he actually wants to let the quicker driver pass in commercial, especially if he's got FRT Evan just got past him now.
Oh, there he goes.
I think, yeah, if commercial was ready past Evan again, I think I'd definitely make that call in making the switch.
Yeah, I think I'd switch them both rounds as well, because they're just, it's going to cost them time, but maybe Commercial does not have that pace, because Evan clearly flew past him, and he was losing a fair bit of time to Phil actually on that lap. So thinking about it, maybe, I'm not sure though. Softs clearly do still have some sort of life left in them. 7/10 separates the gap between Jordan and Basilic for the lead of this final race in ABS Season 4, Tier 3. Of course, Tier 4 is tomorrow night. Make sure to follow ABS on Twitch so you can get notified when that goes live. Surfy has not got DRS, so he's going to be vulnerable here. Jet Belly, seeing he's got absolutely no ERS. Yes, Jet Belly doesn't have much, but he has a fair bit more than Surfy as it stands. Maka's just running a quiet race in 6th, and Jasper plays an Alpay. I think something happened between them two there, because Jasper had to... It was looking like he was running wide through going into turn 2 really, so something must have happened there. Jasper's gaining on Alpay, cannot get a move done though, has to stay behind the Alfa Romeo driver as he has a little bit of a twitch there. Alpay defending very well here from Jasper. Jasper needs to attack Alpay. Maybe not cut as many corners as well, because that's going to give him a time penalty, because you see there through turn 6, he did cut the inside line, which is very interesting to say the least, because usually the outside line after the corner which you cut, but you know, something different things happen for different people. Anyways though, that top 4 all within DRS range of each other. The 6 within DRS range of Jordan, Surfy's within DRS range of Basilic now, and Jet Belly wants it DRS range of Surfy. So they're all very tightly packed together. This race is not over just yet. Lap 12 of 36 of this final race here in Tier 3. Jasper plays an Alpay, goes side by side, and that is Jasper places position. But Alpay has a DRS though.
And so does Phil.
Yeah, Phil does as well, so he's gonna maybe get involved at some point later on in this. Alpay has around 40% of batteries used. Oh, and Phil's at the back of Alpay. That's giving him front wing damage. He's got so much more battery as well. Should have just stayed behind, went into the main straight. Excuse me. To try and make a move and be a bit more conservative for the rest of the lap. But that's going to cost him in this race. Evans behind them as well. Looking to find a way to get past now. But he can't do that. He cannot do that just yet. He's having to stay behind these guys just a little bit longer to try and get a position. But you had to be patient around this track, because not many opportunities to overtake, and he sends one down the inside goes Evan. What a move, but he forces Phil off the road, and he's just going to let his teammate go through. He's just going to let the rest of them go through. Fair enough, he doesn't hold him up, which is nice from him, I guess. And yeah, there he goes. Rickson gets past him. Beans and Cremestro fighting into turn 1. And Cremestro is behind Beans for a little bit longer. But yeah, I believe some of these shows are going to start to come in now. And it's absolutely crucial they do, because this is the lap you need to pit in for a new set of tires. Now the thing with the top 4 is that none of them are going to get double stacked by their teammates, because they're the only ones of their respective teams fighting away for this win. But the thing is though, is that will some of them get held with a pit? Is someone going to do an overcut? Who's going to pit first out of these guys? Who's going to pull the trigger? Get on those mediums? Go to the end? We don't know. RPL Jordan's using some overtake, so maybe he's trying to pull away from Basilic, because maybe he's pitting. He fakes the pit. None of them are pitting for some reason. I think they should have pitted that lap. To be fair, I don't know why they didn't pit, to be honest. I think I may have made a bit of a wrong call on that one, but we move. Basilic getting close behind Jordan, who's running so low on overtake. Well, Basilic's almost got a full battery here. He's got 90%. He's got so much overtake to use. He may as well use some to get in front of Jordan. Imagine how much more pace he actually has compared to what he's showing. And he's saving overtake. So there must be so much more pace in for Basilic at the moment. What's your take on this Lee battle here, Revolution?
Yeah, I think Basilic's, now that he's got basically a full battery, I think he could be able to make the overtake down this DRS straight. But we also have to bear in mind that Surfy and Jet Belly are also going to get DRS as well. So anything can happen here. Anything can happen. Jordan fakes the pit again. As we head into lap 14 with the soft tyres and the medium tyres. Bassett locks up.
I still find it really confusing why none of these guys are pitting yet. Surely you want to get the undercut on them.
Beans is pitted.
Yeah. So Beans is pitted, so he will get the undercut on his rivals in this race. So we could get a position or two. And there goes Dirty Charlie getting past Cronestro here for 10th place. And that is Dirty Charlie going past Cronestro here. Very nice overtake. Nice and simple going into turn 4. He takes that provisional P10, which will not be P10 as it stands, I believe. Alpe's currently running 9th. Yeah, there's that lead battle. It's so close between these guys. Look how close Jeopardy's to the back of Surfy now. Jeopardy's going really close to being off top of the exit. Now then, will RPL Jordan finally pit? He does, he's committing. So Specific, Surfy stays out a little bit longer.
Oh, that was
close.
close.
Jeopardy pit. They may have made contact. No, they didn't. Mac is pitting. Jasper Place stays out. And this is the rest of the guys. They're going to be staying out, waiting for the hard tyres. Surfy, though, is going to try and get the overcut on these guys that are battling for the lead. So this could either work really well or not work one bit. Yeah, they're now exiting the pit lane. Alpe's also pitted. So at the moment, RPL Jordan's in 8th, Basilic 9th, Jeopardy 10th. I think Jeopardy's going to get out in front of Surfy personally. I think he will. Because he's got the undercut on him. And the undercut is quite powerful around this track. So Jeopardy just has to get through. And he's all good for a podium at this rate. And we saw last time in Japan, he binned off the start. And there was just no confidence from his driving, it looked like. Because he kept on binning it. But this race, though, he's doing a magnificent job. And he could be on for a podium here in ABS Tier 3.
Surfy's picked up 5 seconds for speeding.
Ooh, that's going to be crucial now for the end of the race. So no matter what, as long as Jeopardy does not make a mistake, he should have a podium. Surfy behind Jordan, behind Basilica looks like as well. No, he's actually got in front of the Ferrari driver and a sandwich here between, and he's now in the sandwich between RPL Jordan and Basilic. Jeopardy stays behind. There's Maka in the distance. RPL Sakari at 11th. Alpha Starfish. It could have been for him in 12th right now. There's the Haas driver. 14th Alpe. 15th Beans. 16th Phil. 17th Jarty Barker. But yeah. The only driver left to pit is RPL Sakari. Now, Brazil's tyre wear, it isn't the highest, but surely we should expect at least 50 to 60% by the end of this race. Do you have experiences with stuff like that? Revolution, where you had to manage tyres by the end of the race? Because this could be a possibility tonight.
Yeah, I think, me personally, I don't have experience with, like, keeping tyres going for, like, long periods of time. But it could be possible. That's what I think. I think it could be possible.
Yeah. And Jet Belly does the dummy. What a move there from Jet Belly. Does the dummy there on Maka. And he does that perfectly. That's my move of the race so far. Goes to the right, then just switches back to the left, gets in front, moves up into P9. Goes Jet Belly. Very good soft there from the AlphaTauri man. And there's a Mercedes of RPL Jordan sending one on Rickson and gets in front of him. RPL Jordan moves up into P5 now. Jarty Charlie's in third, FLTF in second. TRC Ruber though, nice and comfortable in the lead. And if a safety car came out now, it would be the perfect timing for him. But RPL Jordan gaining. Oh. Sakari. Where is Sakari? There he is. What has happened to him? Oh, he's gone again. He's out. Oh, he's out.
I think
That could be...
Yeah, full course safety car.
Full. Oh my. Ruben's going to have to lead. Evan will be second. Charlie will maybe third. No, he won't be third. But Ruben may get the lead out of this. Sure, no. No, he won't. Jules will get him. As long as he doesn't pit. Right, so this really changes up the race. Ruben, Evan, Charlie all get 3 pit stops here. And Kev, he just went off. He was trying to push to catch back up, I think, and just went off at turn 5. Sorry, at turn 6, so... Yeah.
All the drivers that have got old mediums have a free pit stop.
Yeah. So, Ruben takes advantage. Evan will take advantage. Charlie will take advantage as well. I was assuming RPL Jordan will stay out, because at the end of the day, the mediums are only 2 laps old or so. This is in the end of the world. Cremestra gets a free stop. Surfy run away with this as well. So Jordan's in front, Surfy's in front, Selec's in front. Ruben is 4th, and he's going on to the soft tyres, which can definitely make it to the end now. But they will not be in good shape by the end of this race. And yeah, this is going to be fascinating to watch this race. Safety car should be in at the end of either lap 21 or lap 22. So we have a few laps just to vibe, really, and may as well just go through. So, like, since we've been commentating, which was round 11, Zanvor, what do you think has been the highlights since we've started? Like, standout moment from this season?
Standout. I don't know. I think my highlight would be seeing JRC Barker take the title last round in round 14 in Japan. In what was a very mind-wrecking moment for him, especially.
Yeah.
So, yeah. That's my stand-up moment since I've been here in round 11.
I think mine is just Hilford Starfish's performance from last week. Japan. Of course, got lucky with some safety cars, but you know what? You have to have luck, and he got it, and he used it perfectly and got a 2nd place. Arguably, he should be fighting for the lead here tonight, but a collision has put him down in 14th. Yeah, so there's still hope for Elfin Starfish. I reckon he'll be able to make his way through. I reckon he will. Beans is also in the points as well. In 10th. Cabestro's in 9th. Alpay 8th. Charlie 7th. Justin Place is in 6th. FRT Evan 5th. Ruben 4th. Basilic 3rd. FRT Surfy 2nd. And RPL Jordan 1st. For Mercedes. Oh my god, I am so tired. My days. I am not looking forward to the morning. Anyways, where were we? Still behind the safety car. I'd imagine the safety car would be in at the end of this lap. So we don't have to wait a little bit longer for it to come in, and everyone seems to be behind the queue. So the safety car is coming in at the end of this racing lap. RPL Jordan is in the lead. Surfy 2nd, the former tier 4 driver. Now we just wait for them to go off and get racing. When will they go though? When will they? Jordan goes very quickly. And now they know Jordan leads the way while the others just stay behind a little bit longer than them. Not really funny. Miss Basilica TRT Ruben. Ruben's having a go on his reserve teammate here. Of course, Rossi is not racing tonight, so he had to grab a reserve driver. He's hit the back of Basilic. He's getting very close to him now as well. FLTF and JLT Charlie also getting quite close. 3 seconds for Rickson for multiple warnings as well. And the AlphaTauri of Jet Belly getting close. Not close enough though to Alpay to mount a challenge as of yet. But we are lap 22 out of 36 here at ABS Tier 1. And there it goes. Ruben and Basilic go side by side. These two fighting. And who's going to come out on top? It is Ruben who is out on top out of that battle. Jet Belly 1 and Alpay as well swapping positions. Alpay moves up 1 into P8 as it stands. But Alpay has that ERS and that slipstream to use. So this could come in handy for him. No, it does not actually. So that does not come in use for Alpay. Doesn't really help him whatsoever as well. And yeah, Jordan though, having quite a comfortable lead as it stands so far. After this restart, he's done very well to create a decent gap, especially for a safety car, which of course RPL Sakari crashed to bring E down, which then brought that out. Yeah, it was not what some drivers need, but it was what some other drivers need though, like TRT Ruben, like Evan. And it's helped them out quite a lot. So we will see what does happen come the end of this race here at Brazil, the final round of the season, of course. But yeah, oh dear, my mic is actually very good.
Yeah, I was saying mic's messing up quite a bit.
Oh, is it yours or is it mine?
No, yours.
Yeah, I'll be 1 second, just speak or something.
Okay, man. Yep. So I'll be taking over for a while. We do have JLT Charlie on the back of Basilisk. 3 tenths. The big gap is between 3 tenths and 2 tenths. We are seeing Basilisk pick with 3-second time penalty. Charlie also has a 3-second time penalty. So as it stands, Surfy will not finish second. He will not finish third, and he won't finish fourth. Because we will see Ruben, Basilisk and Charlie all move up, and possibly Evan and Jet Belly as well. So Surfy's got to pull out a lot more time to be able to get forward and increase the gap.
Yeah, my mic has been muted. Thanks to that Revolution for just taking over while I had to just sort out my mic quickly. But yeah, Jet Belly 1 making an attack on Evan. As you were talking about the whole penalty situation, I reckon Ruben can actually win this race on track. Because he's on soft tyres and he's only 1.7 off RPL Jordan, who's also got a penalty. So I reckon Ruben has this on track, you know? Especially with the soft tyres, so just got to make sure they are fine by the end and nothing bad does happen to them. Evan could also get a podium as well in this race. So who knows what's going to happen? But it's getting very interesting indeed now. Excuse me. Jet Belly, watch out for him, he's on sauce as well. RPL Jordan and Surfy will be sitting ducks at some stage. Ruben's got 50%, Surfy's got 19%. This is not going well here for Surfy, as Ruben just goes around the outside nice and easily, fastens up with it. Ruben moves up into P2, and now it's only him versus RPL Jordan for that lead on track. Evan though getting very close to the back of Basilic here, who's running low on the ERS, so is Evan though. And there are some yellow flags in sector 1, not sure what
Beans.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
He's Anderson's.
Let me just go to Beans. Yeah, I don't know. Did he spin it? Go into tower? Like, did he hit the grass? Maybe.
I don't know. Also, was the yellow function map, but luckily he hasn't sustained any wing damage, so the whole of his front wing's intact with his car still.
Yeah, that's good to see at least. Maka and Rickson are fighting as well. Maka's getting quite close to the back of Rickson here, and he's not going to look for a move, but he's just going to stay behind a little bit longer here, waiting for that opportunity to come to him. Jet Belly's getting quite close to FLT Evan as well, but both of them almost have absolutely nothing, and Jet Belly's at the back of FLT Evan. And these two are going to go side by side. No, they're not. Jet Belly has to stay behind, but he's going to try get him into the... Oh, I don't know this bit. I just don't know the names of, like, for, like, straights and corners of the track. I'm just not good with names in general at racetracks. But Jet Belly, though, not close enough to FRT Evan. And when he does, he can't go for a move. Just, yeah, it must be frustrating staying behind him right now. I know from experience it's frustrating just taking a train. Hungary and Zandvoort are prime examples in this league. And well, not Zandvoort for me in this league, but Hungary, prime example. It's just a train, and right now, that is what it is. Just a train. And all Jet Belly and Barker, they're making contact as they go side by side. Barker gets in front. I'm sure if Jet Belly was in the cockpit, he would be pretty mad in frustration. And oh, Riggs has lost half of his wing. Oh dear.
I think there was contact.
Yeah. I think Rickson may have hit someone in the middle of the battles. And Alpay and Jasper Plays go side by side once again, these two. Having another battle, they make a little bit of contact. But Jasper Plays is in front. Alpay gonna try and go around the outside. Now then, has he got the move done? He goes for it around the outside. Jasper Plays is gonna try and stick with him. No, he doesn't. Jasper stays behind, thinks better of it, lets him go. And now Alpay will try and get away from these guys. And now, oh, RPL Jordan, he's lost the lead off the race. So Ruben, he made a mistake.
Sorry. Yeah, he just let Ruben by.
Oh.
So I'm not sure why.
Maybe it's so he can get the DRS and be like fully safe from Evan. Rickson's left. He's DNF'd. He's left probably last session. But yeah, maybe so we can try and pull away from Evan, because I believe Evan's actually within his range of penalties. Jordan's got a 5 seconds, you see, so he needs to pull away. And if he has DRS, and as more battling is going on right now with Charlie and Evan and Basilic, this is not going to end well. Don't go 3 wide here, boys. Oh my God, 3 wide. Evan's made the move, stick on Basilic.
Oh my God.
A little bit of contact, but what a move from Evan. He moves up into P5. Some really ballsy racing. Oh, for Starfish, so can you get him an invite, please? And there's some real pulse going on. Sorry, having to miss this. This is incredible. Basilic and Jet Belly now go side by side. Basilic stays in front, though. Wow, some brilliant racing here on Interlagos. I did see a bit of front wing flight as Jet Belly sends one down the inside of Basilic. And he's got in front of him. Round the outside is Jet Belly, forced off. Has to take the wide line, but that's actually going to give him a better exit here for Jet Belly. So now then, on the back of Basilic is the man, the myth, the legend, Jet Belly 1. Gonna go around the outside. Will he get the move done? It's eternal. One he goes.
That's just sent it.
Perfect. Jet Belly cannot get in front, and now Evan close behind Charlie. This should be a little bit more simple than what it was last lap. Only 2 by that time. Not involving 3 or 4 cars. Just them 2. And he gets in front nice and easily there. He moves up to 4th, 2nd provisionally. Surfy has 14 seconds of penalties. Right.
Jasper's got 12.
So I'd imagine 5 of them would be for like a collision of the safety car speeding, and none of them would be for track limits. How you get 9 seconds of track limit penalties here is beyond me, but okay. That's a new one.
I think, to be fair, if I were to get like 9 seconds worth of track limit penalties, I think the corner where I'd mess up the most is 10, 1 and 2.
Yeah, I could agree with that one actually. Yeah, mostly turn 2. I find there's Basilic and Charlie having a battle here. No, I actually agree with that, because to be fair with turn 2, as you can see Charlie going turn 1 and 2. Jeopardy also gets a 3 second penalty as well. But and now Charlie's having a battle with Basilic. Oh, Basilic, he leaves very little in the very little room. But enough though. Some really fair racing between these two. Little bit of wheel nudging. And now they're going to go side by side for turn 6. Charlie going to try and hang on round the outside. Goes for it. Jeopardy sent it. Oh my days. What a guy.
Oh my gosh, 3-1.
My days. Jeopardy won. Robin is racing, they say. And he's taking that to real extremes. Wait, don't tell me he's going to get the switch back on both of them here. He may get it going to the final real corner. But, wow, that was, very optimistic. It's the last race. I'd let him off.
Very brave. Very brave indeed.
I'd let him off. It's the last race. Let's have some fun here. Come on, Jet Belly. He's got some balls. I want to see him do well now. Jet Belly won.
Yeah, got no ERS.
Gonna go round the outside into turn 1. Him and Basilic. They definitely have the same attitude. Oh, no. He's hit him off. Oh, no. Oh my god.
That is unlucky.
Oh
my god. That is unlucky.
Some class racing though. Between the guys. Oh.
Very brave. Very brave indeed.
Yeah. They definitely have the same attitude. Be brave when racing. Jersey Charlie's dropped back actually. Oh, that's interesting. But yeah. Oh, that Jet Belly off. It's the last race. Come on. Let's have some fun. Oh my god, he's clearly shown he's brave enough to have a go, which is nice to see. We need more drivers like that. But that was a little bit extreme, though, in my opinion. That was very extreme. You've got to be honest. As much as that was incredible.
Very extreme, but very brave.
Yeah. Oh, excuse me. Big cojones, as they were saying in Spanish, and now these two are still going side by side. So Charlie obviously waits out to have a battle with Basilic. Some real sportsmanship between those two there, so fair play. It's nice to see a battle. But no, Charlie and Basilic. There's Charlie. Oh, they're making contact on the main straight. How did he just barged him out the way, NASCAR style. And into turn 1. Basilic gets back in front. Charlie gets him on the cutback though. And now go through turn 3. There's Basilic. Oh, around the outside. What a move. You usually see that in the wet conditions, not the dry. Brilliant stuff for the Ferrari. And now then, into turn 4. Charlie Basilic make contact. Oh dear, again. More contact. Oh dear. It was great while it lasted, to be fair. Very good battling.
Definitely. I think most of these drivers are now just using these final few laps just for fun.
Fair enough.
Because obviously they know that the championship's over, and I think Charlie's just going to bin it.
Yeah, Charlie's done. He's binned it on purpose.
Yeah.
There
won't be a safety car though, I don't think.
Yeah, it's for a safety car.
It's the final few laps.
Yeah, definitely, yes. 3 laps to go. Ruben leading away. Jordan seconds. Surfy third. FLT Evan fourth. Jack Belly 1/5. AK the big cojones guy who just sends it whenever he feels like it. But there is still a little battle brewing away with Maka and Alpe and Fildrum. Or Fildrum, I should say. Alpe just a little bit too far back. Downshifting is very aggressively. And that Ferrari downshift does sound awful. The Ferrari engine sounds awful and stuff, but when the revs are at the max when you're downshifting, it's like a cat screaming for help. And I have 2 cats, so I know what I don't really know what it's like, but cats when they're stressed or something, it's not a pleasant sight. So it's not pleasant to hear that engine just go. But yeah, I'll carry on comparing the I'll stop comparing the Ferrari engines to cat noises and focus on the race. 2 laps to go for Ruben in the lead. He won't win the title, but he's had a very good season. He has had a very good season. He may come up short, but still though, last tier 3 race, and it looks like he's going to go out on top of it, so fair play to him. But Alpay not close enough to Maka on this lap. Now, I just want to see whether this downshifting technique will happen from Alpay again. Let's just listen. Oh, he doesn't do it that time. Okay. But yeah, it was a weird downshift technique. It was like, yeah, I don't know if it was a gearbox glitch or whatever, but yeah. Basila gets a 3-second time penalty. Effort's getting quite close to Surfy, but I think it's a little bit too late for that, though. But Ruben, though, what a strategy. Bit of luck with the safety car, but do you know what? I think he would have won this race no matter what, actually. Even without the safety car. And it's a brilliant last to first for him so far. And we just got 1 lap to go. What do you make of Ruben's drive tonight, Revolution?
Yeah, I think he'll be very proud. Obviously, coming from last after setting a world record lap time on the wet tyres.
Absolutely fantastic.
But I think he should be really happy that we have seen him go from last to first.
Sorry, but Jet Buddy's gone off. Or is he waiting for some battling? I think he wants some battling, you know. Oh my god, they're going really at it here. And Phil and Jet Belly now battling. Jet Belly and Maka now fighting here on the last lap in the Tier 3 season. Go on, Maka, go and give it a send. Ah, come on, Maka. Come on, send it. He's going to send it. He's going to go for it. Brilliant fighting. They forces Jet Belly off onto the grass. Jet Belly's mutually very dangerously there.
Alpha did collide.
But hold on though, Ruben goes through up to the line. He wins the final race of Tier 3. Let's quickly head back to that battle. Oh, Jet Belly's out.
Holy.
Oh my days, huge crash.
He did that on purpose, to be fair. He did that on purpose.
God. The way how his car was just flying like Superman, going out of that. Oh, he's not even going to get points. Oh, no. Evan gets second, Jordan third, Surfer fourth, Alpay fifth. What a result from Alpay. Phil sixth, Comestro seventh, Maka eighth, Chelsea Parker ninth, Jasper plays. He will be 10th actually. I think. Or did he Bennett go to the line? Oh, he binned it there. Oh. And Beans may get Basila goes to the line. Oh, that was close between the two. But what a race that was. That was just fun to watch. Some really ballsy moves. Unrealistic ones, but it was funny and brilliant to watch at the same time.
Yeah, that was a very entertaining few laps, I think. The last few laps.
Yeah. Excuse me. Yeah. Very entertaining. Oh, excuse me again. Sorry. But yeah, there were points in our race that was going very dull. I almost fell asleep, to be honest, because A, I am tired, and B, wasn't as much action as I expected. But those last few laps, though, that's just like caffeine.
Last few laps.
That's just like caffeine.
Last few laps was just, it was like a sugar rush almost.
Yeah, it was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant to watch. But yeah. TLC Ruben wins, Evan second, Jordan third, Surfy fourth, Alpay with a very good driver in fifth, Phil sixth, Crasho seventh, Maka eighth, Basila ninth, Beans gets 10th. Oh my god. Barker 11th, Jasper plays 12th, Jet Belly gave it his all with some optimistic moves in 13th, Alpha Starfish, what could have been for him if he didn't get damage in 14th, Charlie 15th, Frickson 16th, Takari, equalise, and Chelsea Sam round off the order for the last Tier 3 race of ABS Season 4. And we've got the whole gang of top 3 Tier 3 drivers in here. Let's start. I don't know. Let's start with Jordan. So.
Evan.
Yeah. So.
Look at me in chat.
You started in second place. Elfin Starfish got an absolutely mega start. So you went down to. You actually no, you're still in second by the end of the first half. You fighting with him for a bit. Then Ruben was on the source. So you're managing to keep pace with him. So you're happy with this result today?
Yeah, I'm happy with the result, but obviously I got the 5 second in the pits just by a very small margin, so quite disappointed in that.
Yeah, of course. Quick question about that. How much were you over the speed limit?
I was 81 in an 80 kilometer.
Oh, damn, that's tight.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is tight.
That's
But
what she said.
wow.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
sorry, it wasn't very good.
Yeah, it's fair enough though. I'll give you that one. That got me there, Ruben. Oh, oh god. It doesn't help when you're mates with someone and they have to say that's what she said. It's just. Oh.
I was doing a joke.
Yeah. No, I know. Don't worry. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry. But yeah, no. So is confidence now a lot higher now for next season, Jordan?
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know what Ruben's doing, but if he's going to tier 2
I'm tier 1. I'm tier 1 Alpha Tower next season.
tier 1,
Ooh,
yeah, I'm going for the championship.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and get the Merc, see if my teammate can step up a bit, because I do want to go for the constructors, obviously, as well. But by the
All
looks of
exciting.
things,
You can probably go for driver's title, to be honest.
yeah, I'm going for the drivers, but
I'm pretty sure you're most likely tier 3. So like.
You could probably get tier 2.
I mean, Evan, you'll be tier 2,
Yes.
and Barker will be, and I'm moving up as well. So like, you'll probably be the quickest in tier 3.
I mean, if my teammate could maybe get a little bit faster and get more consistent points, then it would kind of help out.
Oh, poor Beans. Poor Beans.
That
Hey,
right there
You
was
might,
fire
you might
range.
have a different. You might have a different teammate.
I'll talk to the team principal, but I gave him
Beans got a
some
point.
recommendation.
You gotta allow him.
Man's gonna talk to Sam Cole about a new teammate. It seems okay. Revolution. Any questions for Jordan? Oh.
No.
No. Yeah,
Oh.
well done on that third place.
Nice.
Let's talk to Evan. So you were one of the 3 that did the magnificent wet tire shot in
Yeah.
quali.
Got it,
18 to second. So great battling with you and Ruben actually in quali. It was world class. But yeah, happy with the second? Where you actually realised dry tires are the best option.
Yeah, that was quite a exciting race, you could probably say. Quite a few good dive bombs here and there, so quite happy with that. We were just vibing in the party.
I could imagine that. Yeah, as you were mentioning dive bombs, that was at one point where I believe you're involved in, but there was like almost like a free white situation going to turn 4. That surely that you got you a little bit scared.
Yes, I'm not gonna say the words because, you know, I like the ABS Racing League channel on Twitch, so
Yes.
respect. But yeah, I thought I was gonna be spun, to be honest, so just trying to keep it pointing the right way.
Yeah, and then of course you are in tier 2 next season.
Yep.
Looking forward to that challenge because you've had a fair
yeah.
few good results in there this season.
Yeah, I've basically been Mr. P2. Haven't won, which is quite annoying, but hopefully next season.
Yeah, but haven't the majority of your results been like P2?
Yeah, I literally all of them have been P2 apart from 2, I think.
Oh,
Consistency,
consistency is key, they say.
indeed.
Oh, it is key. I mean, you not see Barker this season.
True.
P11.
Very true. Yeah.
I think only one race he finished outside of the points.
Mm.
I had like 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, well done on the second
Yes.
revolution. Any questions for our second place man tonight?
Yeah. How did you find the race overall? In terms of like, how would you say it went for you?
So the start was pretty poor, but from there it was just about trying to save ERS and making up positions, and not getting damage, obviously. But the safety car was pretty lucky, so we were quite excited about that. But yeah, we would have got decent points, I think, anyway. So didn't make a massive difference.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Well done. On that second, and let's just talk to the man that won the race on the back of the grid. TRT Ruben. Of course, he had your wet lap though. Your wet tyres dry lap was absolutely magnificent. That must have been so sensational, wasn't it?
On some nice drift.
Yeah. Very nice drifting. Some nice lock-ups as well, actually. A nice battle with you and Evan. That must have been pretty cool.
Evan tried to take me on a tour over the bumps.
And then
What corner is it? Corner 8, turn 8, outside of turn 8.
Yeah.
And he just drove straight on into the wall. And then I drove on into it as well, but my wheel stayed on.
I was just saying,
and then his tyre was stuck on.
saw.
His car had disappeared for me, but his tyre was sitting on top of my car and it wouldn't let me move. And then it despawned.
Yeah.
Just did some donuts.
I don't really have that many questions. I'm just gonna ask one more. Tier 1 next season, true tier step up, which is a fair bit, shall we say? But confidence.
Hold on, I don't actually know whether I was. I don't know whether I was meant to say that on stream.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Jar's probably gonna kill me now, but oh well.
Yeah.
Yeah, carry on.
Well, as you said on stream before, you said you're tier 1, and you mentioned which team you're at.
Well, no.
Oh no!
Don't take my word for the team. Not for the team, because that really can't be confirmed.
True.
Yeah, I might get put as a reserve, whatever. I'm not
True, to
sure.
be fair, yeah. But yeah, whatever you do next season, confidence? Are you? Yes? No? Meh?
I feel alright with it. Yeah, like GSR 2 podiums. Wasn't really expecting that in tier 1, but oh well. I mean, it is only GSR. It's nowhere near as competitive as ABS tier 1, but well, no, it is. Though,
Yeah,
no.
It's just, I mean, yeah.
It's not really as quick as ABS, but I don't know. Just maybe hope for a few decent points. Maybe a sneaky podium or something. I'm not sure. Just one. Don't want to set the bar too high, see,
Yeah.
and then just get disappointed. Like so.
Exactly. I get what you mean.
Yeah.
Anyways, well done on that final win in tier 3 from the back of the grid as well. Let's just not forget about that. Let's just make that win even better for you. Revolution, any questions for Ruben?
No.
Nice and simple. Anyways, well done, Ruben, on the win.
Cheers.
Well done, man.
No worries. Yeah, that brings an end to ABS Tier 3. For Season 4, there is one more race of the ABS Season 4 season, which is Tier 4 tomorrow night from 6 PM UK. I'll be in main content FRT FH. And alongside me, as always, Revolution. Thank you for the 5 races, or 6 of
You
that.
two gonna stay next season?
Well, commentating.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
You gonna stay revolutional?
Well, I don't know what tier I'll be putting to. So.
Oh yeah, you're driving, aren't you? I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I've raced with
Obviously-
you in open lobbies. You're pretty decently quick, to be fair. So.
Yeah. If there's like a space in like one of the tiers, whichever ones I'm not racing in, I'll probably ask Jarv and
Yeah.
See-
Jarv will sort you out with
figure
that.
out.
Yeah.
yeah. Alright, man.
Yeah, of course. Anyway, so I'll be back next season for Tier 3. Revolution may be back, may not be back, but if this is the last time commentating, thank you for the 5 races. It's been a pleasure.
No problem, man. Been a pleasure as well.
Yeah, of course. Thanks everyone for watching, and good night.